my name is Jane. I'm a financial advisor. I grew up in a country town in China. In my earlier childhood, I just discovered that I was very good at mathematics. So I didn't really need to study very hard, but I always get top marks. But that time, I just, thought, well, in the future, I'll probably just playing with the numbers for my living. But, unfortunately, when I graduated from high school, the year before that, a massive student strike happened. Some colleges didn't attend the strike, were allowed to pick the students based on the academic merits. So I got an offer from a health school for a nursing degree that I didn't apply for. So many students, when they got an offer, they were very happy and they celebrating. But I actually cried for 3 days because that wasn't what I wanted for. There was no other option because if I were to reject that offer, I would have to repeat another year to attend the entrance exam again. And in China at that time, many factors could affect the result. So then I had to reluctantly, I accepted an offer and became a registered nurse. So in 2005, when I moved to Australia as a registered nurse, I soon find out that in this country, we just have so many opportunities and, for career and education. So as long as you're passionate and you really know what you are good at and what you want for. So I went back to the uni, did my master in economics, and I was really, really enjoyed that. In the first semester, I got most of my subjects distinction and high distinction. So I just kept going and finished my master's degree and also finished my honors degree. Then I went to Queensland Uni for my PhD, started with 2 scholarships at the same time. One is national scholarship, the other one is from a business school. But after 6 months, I got quite sick. So I started to rethink whether that's something I want to do, sitting in the lab doing the research, just crunching the numbers, or whether I prefer working with people and really make a difference to their life. So I just quit my PhD and started working in the financial planning industry, and I absolutely loved it. He's in his 50s. He used to be a public servant. So for public servant, he earned good income, but with the public servant, you do have to pass the security check every year. So he had some health issues that didn't pass, that prevented him passing the security check. So he wouldn't be able to go back to work. He had one child, it's about 10-year-old. So he had to look after, and he also had a mortgage. He had to keep paying, making the repayment. So he'd been trying to find a job while he's dealing with his health issues at the same time. So he always thought, well, I can find a job. And that put additional pressure on his health condition. So after struggling for about 1 year, his savings exhausted. So he talked to me, he said, well, I feel embarrassed to tell you this, but so I'm actually it's not that good. I said, well, why is that? Can you tell me a little bit more? So he told me this story. I said, hang on a second, you are 58, so you should be able to access your government pension. Like he worked for the public servant, he got defined benefit super, right? And also because he was sick, and then I said, are you able to get a disability, evidence that from 2 of your treating doctors saying so due to your health condition, you won't be able to get back to work. So he said, yes, I can get that. So he got that. And then So I asked him, so have you thought about a Centrelink support? You probably be able to get some allowance. So he said, no, I never knew that, because for him in his life, he's always been working. He never really thought any support from the government. So I said, okay, the first thing we have to do is apply for Centrelink allowance online. So you can get online from MyGov website straight away. So I helped him going through that. And then he got the allowance approved within 2 weeks. So he's really happy. And then also we helped him organize all the forms for his defined benefit pension super to access that. After 1 month, he got that approved as well. So then he, so when he got the government pension, because his allowance would cease. And so overall, he still got over $50,000 a year income for the rest of his life. And then he said, oh, I feel so much better. So now, I don't need to push myself to, find a work, because that pressure is lifted. So if I find something I enjoy or I can handle it, I'll do that. But otherwise, the $50,000 give me, give me, something to pay for my day-to-day living and a mortgage. So guess what? After the pressure's gone, after 2 months, he actually be able to find a job and working. And he said he's really happy with that. And he was able to go to the doctors to, for his health condition as well. So his life completely changed. So he couldn't thank me enough. So yeah, that's, Well, I have a very large share portfolio myself now, and I also have 6 investment property, and this time I actually bought 8 so too over the last 12 years. So to answer this question, I need to find out a little more about you. So what you try to achieve, what is your risk attitude. So we need to work out what risk level is more appropriate for you, and how much risk you can actually tolerate, and also with your financial health. So do you have the capacity to take that much risk? Do you have the time frame to ride the market up downs? For this kind of investment, they're all long-term investment. You can't really, not many people profit from just buy today and sell tomorrow, because the transaction cost ends up, and also, with the tax, all those potential costs, so you won't be able to make much, money out of it by doing that. So you should focus on your long-term objectives. So it's quite often you hear people say, okay, I want to buy a property, I want to invest in shares, but you ask them why you want to do that. They don't know why they want to do that. And they say, okay, I want $200,000 a year for retirement. So you ask them, why do you want $200,000 a year for retirement? Why you currently, spend about $50,000 a year and you feel quite comfortable? So they say, I don't know. I just said, so how much should I have? So I said, well, it's working with a financial planner, it helps you to clarify what really matters to you and prioritize your objectives, and see, the life's about trade-off. And for yourself, sometimes you just, so many things to think of, hard for you to make a decision which one should be your priority at a certain time. So how to, effectively utilize your cash flow, or, manage your tax positions to, generate the best result over time. So then the financial planners actually come, look through all those things to work out the best scenario, or analysts show you how different scenarios could work for you.